Oh man. Let's see. This is my first time going live, so give me one sec. I'm just trying to figure out how this shit works. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let's just figure this shit out, I guess. All right, I gotta figure this shit out. I don't know. Uh, Sorry guys. Someone just say something in the chat to see if you guys can hear me, if audio's okay, and all that stuff. Uh, Sorry, I'm just gonna be like kind of awkward and weird because I don't know how this shit works. But feel free to like say anything or if you have any questions or whatever. But uh, oh, there we go. Cool. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Just let me know if the audio is okay. But yeah, so I'm just doing a stream here. Um, Today's the day I was. Yeah, this is the first live stream. Um, but yeah, so today's my birthday. I call it imposition day or whatever you want to call it. The day your problem started, the day where um, you know, I'm 28 right now. That's how old I am, and yeah, it's pretty scary, honestly. Like I'm gonna be close to 30, and it's gonna fly so quick, man. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, it really is a cursed day. It's a fucking day that your fucking problems start. You know what I mean? It really is insane. Um, just and at work today, people are telling me, "Oh, happy birthday," and I just say, "Oh, I don't even say thank you. I just say no problem," because I know like that they're still like not aware, they're not like understanding that like what it truly means to be alive and what that really means. Because like people haven't died yet, right? And you know when you give birth to a kid, they have nothing but optimist bias, and they have all this like crazy thinking that life is going to work out and nothing bad's going to happen, but it's insane. Yeah. So I'm just like it's just like I don't know, it's like the first time I've live streamed, so it's pretty interesting. Whoa. It's like a fucking squirrel just fucking climbing just walk on a wire or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, November, damn. Yeah. It's I was gonna like get myself like something like to like something to cope with. I was gonna get like weed today, but I decided not to. I mean, it's been like 6 days. It's hard. I go on and off with that stuff because like yeah, sometimes I just want to turn off my brain, and not be aware and not think about anything. But it's difficult, because especially if you're working and you're fucking paying bills. It sucks, man. Truly. But yeah, right now it's raining, so if you hear it like fucking sounds in the background, it's raining. So, and honestly, it's kind of good that it is because less people are out when it rains, and I don't have to deal with people bothering me because of the rain. But working is great. Yeah. Yeah, it might be great when you're a fucking CEO, and you just kick back and relax and watch cameras all day. That's probably great to be Yeah, but what's up, Steve? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's just like my first time live streaming, so just I don't know, just trying to get used to it, you know. But yeah, I'm glad that people are watching, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I've never done security, but yeah, I mean, if it's a chill job and you don't have to deal with people, I mean, maybe it might be an option, you know what I mean? Because I mean, I'd rather not have to deal with people. That's why I work at a warehouse, you know. But yeah, I mean, I did do live streams, but it was just me drawing basically. I never like actually like did like a talk like face to face, like face talk, like kind of a live stream. So um like when I did the live streams like in the past, I would only like focus on drawing basically. I didn't really answer questions, but um I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People say I don't look bad, and but it just makes me depressed because like even though like I'm not that bad looking, I still can't get anyone out there out in this world. I can't get a GF, and you know like and I lost my virginity like literally like in February. You know, so it was like it took me a long time. You know, and it is crazy. It's crazy, man. Like that's how fucked up the dating market is. Like people like me. Like I'm not tall. Like I'm 5'9", but it's insane. Like it really is. Like a lot of people like me, and even just it's crazy. I mean, it really is crazy out here. The dating market. It's just very difficult right now. Thoughts on no fap copers? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like I fap like every day. I mean, I don't see the problem with it. It doesn't really degrade my life at all. You know what I mean? It's just pain, stress relief. That's all I see it as. You know. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this is like my first time, so yeah, I might be a little awkward, and I just I don't know. I just want to try this out and see how it goes, and but yeah, man. I mean, like, yeah, life is just fucking insane. It really is crazy. I mean, just waking up to this every day, and you don't know where you're gonna expect every day. You know. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I definitely want to upload videos. It's just so difficult to upload videos when you're working, and you just don't have energy after work. Especially if you work at a warehouse like me, it's just very difficult to make videos. Like it literally drains all your motivation and energy to even want to make videos. It's so bad. I need to get the fuck out of this warehouse for sure. I'm just so done with it. So, but yeah, I plan on uploading more videos for sure. I definitely want to. Because it's good to just get my thoughts out there, but also I understand like it's helpful for people too, like people to be able to connect, you know, relate to someone like me, or have um, similar interests and all that stuff. They like to talk about deep stuff, and yeah. Um, Yeah, that's true. The girl that I hooked up with, she thought like that I had like a high body count and stuff like that, and I told her I never, it was my first time and stuff like that. Like, and my longest relationship with a girl was like a month, so I'm not a player at all, and it's unfortunate that but just there's nothing I could do about it. But yeah, I am an introvert, and that's probably why it's so hard for me to even date women, because I'm just so like reclusive and stuff like that. And I'm shy. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm shy anymore, but yeah, I'm still kind of shy around women, especially if they dress like very provocative. Like it's impossible to approach a woman that's half naked. I'm sorry, it's not me. It's so hard to fucking do that, especially out in the public. It's just like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Just it's difficult, man. This I don't want to like. I mean, it's okay to talk about the dating stuff, but it's you know, I basically kind of like gave up on it because it's like, okay, I'm 28. You know, I already like missed out on like you know, young love or whatever you want to call it, like just young romance, like in high school and then even you know, like in my early 20s, whatever. But I don't know, just, you know, and once you get to this age where, you know, you're like close to your 30s and stuff like that, so many like women already have the experience, and so they're gonna compare you to other guys, and just, it sucks, man. It really does. So, oh, what's up, Raven? How's it going, man? Um, yeah, it's first time streaming. I mean, I have done live streams, but I haven't communicated like this in this kind of manner. I would just, you know, draw and live stream basically. So, um, yeah, I want to try something different, you know. And oh, I'm 28 now. Yeah, this is I'm 28 years old. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like um maybe like change the title of the live stream to like my age, like I don't know. I'm gonna like figure that out afterwards. Um, I record with a iPhone, so um, mm, I use an iPhone. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. Just trying to keep my head above the water. No, yeah, it's so fucking crazy, man. I mean, every fucking day there's something going on. I mean, it's scary as fuck. I mean, even when I'm going to work every day, doing my fucking routine, it's always scary because like I see like fucking reckless drivers. I see like I mean, insane shit, man. Um, yeah, I was gonna tell you, Steve, like this fucking this coworker of mine, he was like a driver, right? And he recently got fired like yesterday, because yeah, I would consider myself anti-nihilist, but I align myself more with ethicalism in my opinion. But um yeah, but speaking with the warehouse, yeah, like a guy got fired basically because like, you know, um he was basically like talking shit about the company, whatever. And while he was like talking to like one of the drivers, whatever, um he didn't realize that the CEO, like one of the partners of the CEO was overhearing the conversation about him basically talking shit about the company, and that's when he got fired. And mind you, this guy, you know, also like recently had a kid like 5 months ago. You know what I mean? And he recently bought a new car and all this shit. So like imagine that. Like imagine like you're thinking like, oh, everything's working fine, and then you just get fired. You know, like that. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, that's recklessness. That's so fucking stupid. Like, you obviously didn't use your fucking head at all, you know? It's just crazy. How do you, like, so selfish? Like, you think, like, that the world revolves around you, and, like, you think that, oh, I have a kid, and therefore I deserve a raise. You know what I mean? It's just, like, crazy, you know? Do you believe in an extant God? I'm not sure what that means, but I don't believe in a God, no, but yeah. The guy shouldn't have had a kid, can't afford it though. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy, man. Like, and the guy, after he got fired, the guy was obviously crying and stuff like that, and he definitely is now regretting it severely because now he has a kid. He has a fucking little baby to take care of, you know, and it's just so fucking selfish. I mean, just crazy. No, I agree. People shouldn't have kids in general. I mean, it's just, I think little bit of living in reality, just living life in general and having experiences could literally just, it should like literally teach you something about life. Like life is just too fucking dangerous. It's too risky. There's too many things that can go wrong so easy like that. Just like this guy. This guy thought like his life was going well. He got married. He had a kid 5 months ago. He bought himself a new car. He has a job. He thought he had a stable job, right? But guess what? It all fell apart within a second, like that. So, nothing's guaranteed in this life, man. And especially these natalists. I mean, these people that want to have kids. They think that things are gonna work out and nothing bad's gonna happen. And it's just like you never know, man. Like it's just like things. It's just like, how do you not see it? I mean, like, how do you not see the fucking like the writing on the wall? You know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. Yeah, literally, he lost everything, and I can't even imagine. Like I don't know if he has a mortgage or if he's renting, but like, man, he's gonna be in such in a bad financial position, if he doesn't figure shit out like quick. Yeah, it's definitely the delusion, man. Seriously, it definitely is. I worked with someone who got caught molesting a mentally handicapped girl on his route. That's crazy. And she was related to people we worked with. Yeah, man, dude, fucking so much. Like, there's so many stories I could tell about this warehouse I work at, man. There's just so much fucking like just crazy shit that happens that people don't even take this life seriously at all. It's just insane. It was trying to fit in with this. Yeah, definitely was trying to fit with the social norms. And the worst part is that the guy's religious, so obviously his brain is not really like, um, he's not physically like his brain is not physically like here. Like he's not really like taking anything serious. He's like he thinks like he's like the world revolves around him and things will just work out for him because, oh, I had a kid and, oh, I'm nice and stuff like that, therefore I should get everything that I want. No, that's not how this world works. um Sounds exciting. He was on the news. He and money, a pretty wife and grandkids. Forget that. Like, who though? Yeah, it's crazy. uh, there's so many different characters in the warehouse I work at that just it's so insane. I mean, there's a coworker of mine that has 5 kids and she's trying to get Section 8 housing and she gets food stamps and it's just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, how's that fair? And then here I am, I'm like getting no help, and I didn't do anything wrong with my life. I haven't imposed death to kids. I haven't imposed anything. You know, and it's crazy how people get like seems like the more reckless they are, the more help they get. It's just insane. Uh, yeah, life is a gift, right? Yeah. Yep, life is a gift and sacred. Yep, that's what a lot of people say. It's a fucking gift, huh? Life is the gift of shit that keeps on giving. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah, I definitely wish to return it too, man. Yep. I really wish I was never born. I wish this never happened. I wish I didn't have to experience all this fucking misery. Every single time I walk outside, every single time I see couples, every single time I see like people with kids, it makes me depressed, and it sucks because it's like I wish I didn't have to get depressed so easily. But like once you step outside into the real world and you see how much how many human beings are such assholes, so self-centered and so like egotistical, it's just so crazy, man. I always say life is the gift that keeps on taking. Yeah, the gift that keeps on shitting. Yep, very true. Oh man, what can you do though? It really is crazy. I'm surprised that I'm still alive at 28. Being on this planet. It really amazes me, man. It really amazes me that this shit's still functional. That people are still going to work. That grocery stores aren't aren't empty. Like, I'm just surprised. I'm really surprised that this is still going on. Yeah, yeah, dude. Like, it's pretty unreal to be 28 right now because it's just like Yeah, I'm only getting older. I'm getting closer to fucking 30. I don't know what's gonna happen at by the time I'm 30, but man, it's just I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. Getting older, seeing things that you used to have like wither away, um, and all that stuff. I don't plan to see my 30s at all. Age pill finally start hitting. Yeah, they come there, dude. Like year after year goes by so fucking fast, man. It really is crazy. It really is. I mean, fuck. I don't know if you guys can hear that fucking ice cream truck, but man, it's just again another depressing thing. Seeing if you guys like live in apartments and stuff like that, seeing these like reckless parents like giving birth to places like this where they don't even own their house. They don't even own their like their living situation, you know, and they just pop out kids like it's nothing. And they don't even own anything. And they're just like they're literally like setting their kids up for failure. It's just horrible. The time goes by fast when you're sorry, just going fast. Time goes fast when you're healing too. Yeah, I agree, definitely. I'm still healing. I am still healing. It's hard. There's so much trauma you deal with when you're a kid. You know. I'm 25 right now. Time goes slow when you're struggling and miserable. True. Yeah. I mean, definitely. Sometimes it can go fast if you're like coping with weed. That's sometimes how I deal with like really stressful situations. But I know it's not good either. But damn, sis, you're quirky. Oh, okay, that's someone else. First stream. Yep, first stream. Um, time slows down once you're healed and stable. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's it's hard to say because like if you're like sometimes if you're like smoking and stuff like that, like weeks go by like this. Like it just keeps going by and by and by because you're always out of it kind of. So I mean, right now I'm taking like a break basically. I would say, but um, I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts, but the pain is slow. Uh, you play Elden Ring. That's my cope. Yeah, I play Elden Ring. That's just awesome. I mean, the community is kind of toxic. I mean, they use such like broken builds, and it kind of like it's kind of frustrating to play against like these like really like meta builds. But yeah, I love Elden Ring. I still play that shit. Do you play Battlefield? Nah, I don't play Battlefield. I've played it before, but I don't play like any of the recent ones. But I agree. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played any of the new CODs, but I mean, if there was like a COD game that came out that was like, you know, like the old COD, like from 2012 and older, yeah, I would definitely be playing COD. But it's not like how it used to be, honestly. Uh, hope your weekend is chill. I gotta bounce. Yep, no problem. Take care. Yeah, I'm planning on doing some stuff tomorrow. Maybe going to places and you know just trying to like enjoy my weekend. Uh, hate the fact that I was in so much pain and people kept. Sorry, oops. I knew my time was being wasted because of other people and my lack of privilege. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, this fucking ice cream truck was like around, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm about to bounce. Also, I'll talk to you on Discord. Good stream. All right, yeah, no problem, Steve. Take care, man. Um, why don't you get a real job? Move out of your parents' womb and start your own family like you're supposed to. Yeah, well, unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately, I have a working brain that's pretty intelligent and sees that there's too much danger in this world to bring a kid into it. So, yeah, I'll never do that because I'm not stupid. Uh, I do Lord of the Rings build, like Legos, Thorin, Yonda. That's how I kill. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Um, maybe you can tape some cool scenery. Yeah, I'm planning on going to Europe, you know, next month. So I might make some videos when I travel to Europe for vacation, and yeah, I might do stuff like that maybe. Um, uh, Other people are really the big problem. Other people cause a lot of troubles in people. Yeah, I agree, man. Like even this apartment complex I'm living at, like my neighbors, they're so nosy. So every time I like talk on Discord and stuff like that, and have like philosophical conversations about life and dating and economy and job market and stuff like that, my neighbors always get pissed off and they always argue and stuff like that because they hate that someone below them is a real human being that's living in reality, and obviously they want to escape reality. So, and that's what I have to deal with every day. But uh, other people are, yeah, people just don't know how to handle their brains maturely. I agree, man. I agree. Like we can't even like some people can't even have fucking the conversation about the right to die. You know what I mean? And they can't even take that like mentally. You know what I mean? And they'll just go bad shit insane, even like uttering the words "the right to die." You know what I mean? People are cowardly. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why they don't want to get smarter. I totally agree, man. It's not fun to be fucking smart. It's not fun to accept the facts of reality and see for what it is. It is shit. I mean, life sucks. It doesn't matter if I was well off, if I had all the copes I wanted, if I was smoking weed every day, fucking bitches every day. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna still die. Everything's gonna be taken away from me. You know what I mean? And all that shit's psychology too. Like all these desires that you want. Once you get what you want, you know, you're not gonna be satisfied. You're just gonna want more and more and more. You know, it just sucks, man. Cause with great wisdom comes great suffering. Yep, it's unfortunate, but the more smarter you are, the more intelligent you are, the more you're gonna, you know, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You know, it's gonna be hard to be comfortable in a world like this. You know, especially if you're intelligent and aware. It's just the truth. The more aware and more intelligent you are, the more like you see reality for what it is, and move past the fucking the superficial crap. You'll see it. You'll see how brutal the truth is. I mean, it really is. It sucks, man. Yeah, but like, it's important to understand the truth. It's important to for people to understand it because, like, yeah, this isn't like something you're supposed to take as like a joke. Like, there are real prices paid. There are real consequences for people's actions, and just like people don't even take that shit seriously. Like Amendem said, we are designed to be motivated, not satisfied. Yep, exactly. Like right now, like right, like I mean, I was gonna, like I was literally at the dispensary. I was about to buy weed, but instead I chose not to. But you know, that's just my brain. My brain just wants to, like, you know, again, it's just these addictions, it's these cravings that you have. You know, when you have like, for me personally, when I'm like smoking, that gets me more motivated to do other things like working out, drawing, and doing all these things. So it's just like, yeah, that is the truth. It really is. With awareness comes anxiety because you don't have the safety blanket, illusion, guaranteed security. Yep, totally agree, man. Uh, I got extremely antisocial and misan over the years. Yep, I agree. Yep, same here, man. I'm starting to hate humans more and more every single time I have bad interactions with them, and it sucks because it's like, I'm not saying every human being sucks because there are some good ones out there. There really truly are, but it's very fucking rare, man. It's very rare. Uh, Next meta you will arrive at is that religion evolved as an adaptation to reason. Those who hate life rarely create it, and so the majority remains Christian, so to speak. Yep, I agree. Shoot me in the brain stem. Yeah. Seriously, man. If I had a gun, man. I mean, that's why I don't have a gun because I don't know. I'm not ready for that shit. But because like I don't know, it's so difficult. It's like it's not easy to just take your own life. It's not like oh I have the free will to just take my life. No, it's a process. Like certain events have to happen before you actually take your own life. If you get to that situation, like you lose your job, you lose the place you live, you lose all of your money and all of your copes and all this stuff. Yeah, that's gonna lead to suicide eventually. That's the truth. It's not like it's just the truth, man. I found peace in increasing my competence and risk mitigation. I have no full sense of security. No one is completely safe in life. I agree, man. I agree. Just like this idiot at my workplace. He thought that, oh, he got the new car, he got a kid, he has the wife and all that stuff. He thought that, oh, everything's gonna be working out perfectly fine. But guess what? He got fired. Now his reality is gonna start crumbling. So no one's fucking safe from this shit. Yeah, YouTube fucking shadow bans people so fucking much, man. It's insane. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It really truly sucks, man. Your drawings are cool, by the way. Great drawer. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I that's from years of being isolated, and I didn't really have too many friends, when growing up, and I used art as a way to cope with whether that's my environment at home or just a lack of like interactions with other human beings, and just I used it to cope, I used it to kill time basically, damn, my phone's at 20%. I should have charged this phone, so I might be live streaming for like maybe a little bit, maybe for another like 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. We'll see how long this lasts, but you have great power when you increase awareness. You can't just stay powerless. You will be in suffering. Yeah, I totally agree, man. Being from Indonesia, I think a lot of people here are delusional. Yeah, people, majority of the NPCs and people that have no capacity to even understand like the place that they're in, what the hell, what's waiting for them, like they're we're basically on this is like a hamster wheel, where you're just chasing your tail until you die. Basically, you're just chasing your addictions, you're chasing your wants and needs and all that stuff, and it goes, you won't go anywhere. You can chase the pussy, you can chase all this crap, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna end up in the same position, man. Everyone's gonna die eventually. It's just the sad truth. And many geniuses don't have emotional discipline or power like money. That makes them extremely vulnerable to defeat. Yeah, totally agree, man. These are hard times, man. Yep. Seriously, very, very difficult, man. Especially if you're a fucking young man in 2025. It's very fucking difficult. Difficult to find your place in this world. Difficult to, um, just survive out here, man. Seriously, if you don't have a roommate, if you don't have a girlfriend, I mean, it's difficult. It's very difficult. Yeah. Yep. Did anyone in particular convince you to go vegan? Honestly, I mean, not. I mean, few people, but I mean, I think it just comes with just being like an anti-nihilist and ethicist, whatever. It's just like that route that you will take eventually, because you understand that, if you value suffering and stuff like that, that animals are suffering too, and it's just unnecessary. I'm not saying like veganism is for everyone, because it's. I mean, I'm still like, it's been like 6 months or so, and I'm still trying my best with it, but so far I've been doing okay, and it's been great, honestly. I've learned a lot. I've been cooking more and eating more healthy stuff, so it's been good, honestly. But let's see. I saw some gore pics of those poor folks who jumped from rooftops and crack their heads. It's so terrifying and painful. Yeah, yeah, it really is, man. I've seen those too. It's pretty brutal. Muslim country. Oof. Okay. I'm rich. I'm 29. Uh, I've noticed a couple of anti-lifers are artists like you, Mark, Ransom, 69, and Life Sucks. Yeah, yep. I mean, I think like being an artist kind of like shows like intelligence because you are using your brain, and not everyone has that skill to be able to use their brain to just uh, and be imaginative and create an image, from their head. Basically, it's not. It definitely takes practice for sure, and I mean that's what I practiced many years, so that's why I mean, I'm not the best. Don't get me wrong. I don't draw like realistic things, but most of my I mean, all my drawings are from my head. So, and I find them. I find it enjoyable when I mean, not enjoyable, but I find them useful when they pertain to like philosophical ideas, like a kid walking on a tightrope, or um, parents throwing their kid to a grave. Like those are real parts of reality. I mean, you're basically doing that when you have a kid. You're throwing them into a grave. You know. Um, they died in extreme pain. Yep, it's like those suicides, man, are fucking brutal, man. Seriously, very painful. It's so insane that the right to die is not a fucking norm. Like people have brains. People can add up the facts with their heads, and they know that there's gonna be an end. And this pain is so wasted. Like it's nothing. Like people are like literally like in so much agony, and we're not doing anything to like stop it. You know, it's just horrible. Study capitalism and adapt, save money, and get in markable high value skills that you can learn and do without suffering. Yeah, I mean it's very difficult, man. I mean, I don't know. Like to me, I personally don't. I'm not really interested in being rich. I just don't want to be poor. I want to have enough money that I can sustain my existence as minimal as possible, like a minimalist. You know what I mean? But um, of course, everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants to be successful and have all the luxuries they want. But I don't know. I'm not that kind of person, honestly. Like I don't know. Let's see. Hey, how's it going? At least this avatar. Use a use a budget of your savings to invest in marketable skills. Being an artist is good, but it helps to have other things you can instantly capitalize on. Um, I mean, I guess, but I mean, I'm not really interested in getting rich. I mean, I don't know. Like that's cool if I'm rich, but that doesn't really, I don't know. Like I'll be hedonistic, and then what? Like I'll get tired of all that stuff. I mean, I get it. Like I understand. Like you want to have a quality of life. I totally agree. It's good to have marketable skills, but a lot of these skills you need to get that require to be marketable. You need to go to college. You need to uh, have a lot of time to actually learn these skills. I can't just learn them tomorrow and just change my life within a day or so. It's very difficult, especially if you're working at a warehouse like me, paying bills, and you come home and you're just mentally and physically drained. It's just very difficult. Um, Life abducts us, yeah. Uh, I doubt it. Convinced me to go vegan 2 years ago. It's very difficult, and for most paths and practical to pursue.
entrepreneurship without money and competence. I agree. I mean, and look, some people can be very like motivated to be businessmen or you know uh, to make businesses and stuff like that. And but for me, I'm that's not who I am. Honestly, I'm not like I'm not like money driven. I'm not motivated to do stuff like that. I'm a minimalist. At heart. I mean, I literally have the same PC for like now 10 years. I don't upgrade. I don't like. I play the same games for like years and years. I'm very like efficient with my life. Basically, I think like that's like the best thing you can do is just try to be as efficient as possible. Um, sup, you doing good? I mean, as good as you can. Yeah, I'm doing as good as I possibly can, man. With these times, but there's only rich and poor today. I agree, man. And it's getting more and more evident. It's just gonna be straight up either rich or poor. There's no middle class anymore. You said it like it was that easy. LOL. Just study capitalism. If you don't become rich minded, you'll stay in poverty.
I mean, to be fair, like being a minimalist, you're gonna be in poverty, but I mean, to be fair, like I'm not like broke. I'm not like I'm not like struggling per se. And I think that's because since I'm so like I'm so low maintenance and stuff like that, and I'm very efficient with my life. I have been able to save up and stuff like that, but of course, I'm not like safe from any of the shift that from life. Like things can happen to me at any moment and make my life a living hell. So even with all this money that some people can have, you're not invincible, unfortunately. Um, the world changed dramatically after 2020. If we're still stuck in those mannerisms, yeah, shit changed so much, man. After 2020, seriously. Life is only going to become more punishing for those in poverty. You don't have to go to college to become rich. I mean, it's true, but you know, again, like it's just like again, it's a circumstance, and um, there is no free will. So, but I understand that there is such thing as intelligent will and stupid will, right? I mean, you're not free to be stupid and you're not free to be smart, but you do have the will to be more intelligent and less stupid. I understand that. Um, but again, like not everyone is motivated to be rich. Like I'm not. I don't care about being rich. I just don't want to be. Um, I don't want to be worrying about stupid stuff like bills and all that stuff. Like I just want to have as little as possible to worry about. You know what I mean? Like the less things I have, the less I have to worry about. I mean that's what a minimalist is basically. So artists have really good perception. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, um, you have the internet. That's the entire world's information on your phone. You have to make time to learn. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. Again, like if it weren't for this warehouse job, if I like quit and I would have more time, yeah, I'd probably have more time to actually learn better skills and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I really don't. I really don't. I'm working 9 hour shifts, sometimes even 10 hour shifts, and it's just I don't have the fucking energy to do anything after come back from work. I'm an anti-natalist too. You can be rich-minded and minimalist. Steve Jobs was. Yeah, but the thing is, like, even though like Steve Jobs was like rich and stuff like that, again, life will take it all away, anyways. Um, I mean, right now I'm not struggling. It's just I just can't find my place in this world, man. That's my problem. I just can't find it. Like I feel like an alien. I don't feel like I belong anywhere. I literally can't. I don't know. I just feel lost, man. If you don't earn more money, you will struggle worse every year.
No, I totally agree, man. Definitely. How to make money, please? You can say the internet, but the internet is massive, and you can be yeah. I see so many ads where people say, "Oh, you could do this. Oh, like, do this scheme or learn this trick, whatever." And it's just like it's hard to figure out like what's the like what's the legit way to make a living that isn't causing so much harm. Because again, you have to understand the more if you're rich, like filthy rich, we're talking about you have like like millions of dollars or whatever it takes to be well off. That comes in a price. Like being rich isn't free. Like people have to suffer to for someone to be rich. I mean, that's just the truth. We live on a lifeboat. So if one person, if let's say if everyone was like, it's not possible for everyone to be rich. It really isn't. And we only have so many resources, like in terms of like money in the economy. There's only like what $2 trillion like of actual like paper money in circulation or whatever. And there's tons of people in this planet. And there's just only so much. There's only so much resources to go around. Bear in mind, I'm dumb and I just want to be okay, not homeless. I don't want to be a billionaire. Yeah, I totally agree, man. I can't tell you a specific thing to do. You have to be curious and learn things on your own. Pick something you can do. Study rich versus poor mentality. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't really have a poor mentality. I'm just very like frugal. I mean, that's the kind of like person I am personally. But minimalism is base. All we really need is somewhere to eat, sleep, and shit. Yep. I mean, I totally agree, man. Um, it's a poverty mentality to want orders. Uh, exactly. I feel the same way. I want to survive comfortable and not be really rich for no reason. Yeah, I mean, for me, man, like, look, like, I can have so much money in my bank account, whatever. I mean, I do have a 401k. I have savings, right? But it's like, all I really want out of life, is just to be like have a space I can call my own, whatever, and be able to just do what I enjoy, like, right? Like I draw, right? That doesn't cost that much money to do, you know. I play video games on my PC. Doesn't really cost much money to do. I don't buy video games, I just play the same one over and over again. Um, and then weed is the only thing that might be like expensive, and that's why I don't do it all the time. I take breaks and stuff like that, but for the most part, that's my life. I mean, I'm pretty low maintenance, and I go on hikes, I go for walks, I do all those things, So work is draining as fuck. I totally agree. Have you ever heard of Mike Greger? I follow his daily doesn't diet. No, I haven't heard of him. Uh, if you find excuses, you will excuse yourself for not feeling out of slavery. I gave you a good answer. Everyone can't do the same thing. People aren't robots. Yeah, I mean, exactly. So many scams on the internet, and they fight for your life. You should focus on you, not on other people. No, of course. I'm not focusing on other people. I mean, I am. I have my life. Um, again, like my living situation is going to change soon. So of course I have to focus on myself first. I mean, we're selfish, animals. I mean, we're always going to focus on ourselves. We're always going to focus on our feelings. We're not going to, it's hard to feel what others feel. It's just that's not reality. So. But I can acknowledge that. I can acknowledge the value of it. I can acknowledge that is real. It's just as real as mine. Um, I think Adoni Adona Na Nai. I don't know how you say his name, but trolling us. He's a rich dude making fun of us. I mean, you know, that's great, man. I mean, again, like you have a brain, and the way you know from your experiences, whether it's from again how you grew up. I'm not trying to make judgments and stuff like that because I don't know his life or whatever. But you know, I've been through a lot of crap, a lot of shit. I've been living in an environment most of my life of nothing but screaming and yelling. So it's very hard for me to be motivated to be rich. I have very little confidence in myself because I've been living in that kind of household where it's nothing but yelling and screaming every fucking day. So it's very hard to be confident in myself to actually like be motivated to be rich or whatever. Like and the thing is like I don't know, it's just not me. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just not who that's not who I am. I'm not someone who's focused on being rich, you know? Um my phone's gonna die, so I'm not sure when the stream's gonna end. I'm gonna just keep doing the stream until my phone basically turns off. I guess I don't know. Uh, Meanwhile, if Elon Musk wants everyone to have as many kids as him, totally agree. If you think your quality of life is bad now, it will only get worse if you don't adapt to capitalism better. Not being me, just being honest. Most would lie to you. I mean, that's what we're best to. That's what we're, you know. Sorry, my back is like fucking aching from, you know, work. But I mean, we're made to be adapting to different environments and different situations. Like I'm gonna be, I'm always adapting to whatever circumstance I'm in. I mean, that's just, you know, that's humans for you. I mean, that's just, you know, animals in general. You know, they adapt to their environments. You know. And obviously with the economy, that's part of the environment. You know, if it's like um, very what's the word, um, competitive and stuff like that, you have to adapt. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, so life is hard if you're poor. It's easier if you're rich. Rich get richer, and poor will die out and be slaves. How is that something profound? Yeah, I mean, you know, again, like, and the thing is, like, you know, keep in mind, like, even though you're rich, you know, you're still in a capitalistic system where the poor are literally helping you get your comfort, right? Like I don't know if you order stuff from UPS or, you know, you order stuff from restaurants, but if those people uh like can't make it in the capitalist system, you're going to be less comfortable. You know, even though you're rich, you're going to be less comfortable. You're not going to get your packages delivered anymore. You're not going to get your, you know, you're not going to go to your restaurant and eat there and be comfortable because guess what? If those people are not getting paid